Hello and welcome to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. What I'm gonna be working on is some flower nails, right? So this week they are coming out at Pretty Fingers by Robin with a flower numero dos, number 2, because flower number 1 came out maybe not this last weekend, but the weekend before that. It was on Friday the 3rd, right? So now they're coming out with numero dos. Number 1 has these different type of flowers, which I did use on this money that I'm doing right, having my nail right now. But we're going to be using numero dos. And I've attached myself to these lilies, the water lilies here. They're so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I specifically really love their little pods, lily pods, or whatever they call these little things. So what I'm doing is, the ones here, I'm just not able to pull and do what I want. So this is what I want. I want it to be like little lily pods, Okay, take the little lily and pop, put it on there, right? So this is what we're going to be doing here today. We're going to draw those on and get those going. So while we're here, we'll go ahead and just pop this little baby on here, and I will show you what we have going on as far as the rest of them goes. So here we go. Little bonder so that it'll stick because it's dry. And I just have this with a matte coat on it, which you will be seeing because I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of these nails here. I'm going to put her in at the bottom, and the other one, though, I'm thinking I could have more, I don't know. I don't know how I'm necessarily doing it, but hold up. See, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just put him here for now. Let's see. Boom, okay. Super duper cute. So the thing is, I don't want to completely, do away with my cute little lily pods or whatever. So that's why I think that's the best placement for now. And this, I did shrink it using my little Moira resizing stamper here. So I will also be doing that to the water lily, probably to all of them, because they are of a way bigger size than the nails that I'm using. Even for my own, I could probably use the bigger one. Um, you know what I mean? I can probably use the bigger one, but as you can see, it's pretty big. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead, clip this, and then I will start on the others and just show you real quick here. Just drop my scissors. I just have these um, ready to be used, but I haven't added anything to them. And the base that I'm using is a Maca gel base, and I don't really know. Oh, look at it right there, blueberry bubblegum, and it's actually really. Let's go ahead and put one on here. It is very jelly-like. You see that? That's so pretty, kind of like candy. It reminds me of like candy syrup type situation. But I absolutely love it. So that's what's underneath this nail here. Now go ahead and cure that for about 90 seconds. And once those are all done, then I'll come back and we'll start getting onto those, which what I used as my little Savilan little gel pods here. And this is like a really deep, dark green. You can see there. I used it with the Martini Lady. It's extremely rich, dark looking color. But it's just a set. I don't know how many come in here. It's just a little set that has, I'm not lying. It's not little. I am lying. My It comes with like, I don't know, 20 or 30 of these. I'm lying. One, two, it's about 18. That's probably what it comes. So that's what I'm using here. And you'll see why. It's just so that it won't move. I need that thing to stay exactly where it is so that I can continue working on making the other lily pods, because I'm not, an expert drawer. And yeah, so that's what that is. Let's go ahead and get all of these guys done and we will make it happen. So here is how we're getting this little lily pads done. And I'm actually mixing this one with another green polish just to kind of lighten it up just a teeny bit. And it's this one from Joe Whitney. And this is a green. Doesn't even have a name. And it has a number. It's a number. There it is. So I'm using that. And it's very similar actually to this one. But it's just like a little tiny bit lighter. So this is it. See how thick that is? So it allows you to work. But I am going to mix it up. So it's going to lose a little bit of that here. Alright, and we're just going to draw some little lily pads, which basically look like Pac-Man, you know. So here we go. Do my outline, draw it in there a little bit. And this is a good time to have one of those little handheld cure light things, which I'm actually have one coming because the one I had broke. So anyways, so here's what it is. You have one in the corner, wherever you want to put them, and then I'm just going to draw another one back to back here where the backs are facing each other. So just like a little circle. I could always just perfect it a little bit more. There we go. And the bigger the nail, then I'll probably do bigger, you know, lily pads or whatever. There we go. Fill it in. Make it more round. Like a little Pac-Man. Whoops. There we go. And I'm going to put these guys just to cure for about 60 seconds. 60 seconds, oh my god. Maybe more like 15. Before I do more. And of course, just like always, I could always clean anything up if I'm not happy with it because I'm top coated. Plus, it's gel, so it doesn't even matter. There we go. So that's it. I'll cure that for about 10 seconds and come back and do more. Okay, so once you've done these little circles, half circles, or whatever you want to call them, all around, then I'm taking this little Beatles one. It's just like a lighter green in comparison to the other, just to do like a little outline. I don't have a lighter green in this, otherwise that's what I would use, because outlines are real hard, so you kind of want something thick enough that'll stay there where you put it, and it's not like bleeding through or melting when you're trying to go around it, you know, as a non-professional over here, so check it. I'm going to start my little outline. Trying to be as light as possible. I don't want it to be real thick. There we go. And then I'm going to add the little, I don't know what you call these things, little strips, you know, just to make them veins. That's what they are. They're little veins, yeah. They're the veins. So there it goes. And of course, if I have my little doo-doo, I could just light it up, but I'm going to put it in here for a few seconds. And I did go ahead, by the way, and mat it once this is done, because you see how glossy that is? That's hard to maneuver when it's so glossy like that, to see exactly where you're sticking your little lines. Because now my lines are, how could you say, glossy, so I can, you know, clearly see where they are. So here we go, boom. Let's do some more lines. And they come like this. There we go. And around. Try to start from the corner and go around there. Not to show a disturbance. But of course, I'm not gonna be perfect. Gotta get my little cleaner. He's got some disturbance because he's so long. There he goes. Okay. Try not to disturb, but I disturbed. And I'll also let it settle. It does a little bit. I'm gonna cure this a little bit, because the more I put on, then the more of a chance if I'm gonna mess up, and then how I'm gonna clean it if I have wetness all around it, you see. So that's the reason also for getting it in and having it dry out a little bit. I'm pushing my luck over here. Here we go. There you go. Let's get that cleaned up. I mean, dry a little bit. But you see it's starting to have a shape. And it goes. Goes. Alright, so it could be smooth. too thick. A little bit thinner. My cleaner is not very thin. There we go. That's better, right? Better. Right? Very lightly. Whoops. See that way too much. Let me see. I'm gonna do a little curing. There we go. And then once that's all cured, then I can just go ahead and do a couple of white little droplets before I mat it out completely, and then it's done and ready for my little flowers. So the little white droplets. And once it's cured, then of course you could, put the glossy top coat or matte, whatever it is that you're going to be doing. But I am going to put a matte top coat on it, and then it'll be ready to accept the little lilies. So the bigger they are, the more lilies I'm going to probably put on them. You know what I mean? So... And then I'm going to pick up this little guy. That's what I'm going to do for all of them. And that guy is this one right here. That one right there. So there's 3 little lily ones. And I just picked that one because it has the biggest display of leaves. And easy to separate from this little lily pod that I'm not using. So I'm thinking maybe pick up 1 or 2 for that one, and they might all be able to have 2, and then maybe 3. As a matter of fact, I shrunk this baby, so imagine. Let's go ahead and shrink that baby. Actually, I just use this little Moira shrinker because it's bigger than what I would want it to be. For the design that I'm doing, I thought maybe I could split it in half, but it just didn't look as cute. So I just went ahead and used the whole thing, but shrunk it up. So let's pick it up and shrink him up so we can see here. So just like, all these little shrinker guys, they kind of twist on. All of them are literally, from the ones I've seen, all the same. And then you crank it as much as you want. So you could just do a little crank. It'll just do a little shrink. Bigger crank is going to do a bigger shrink. It's going to bring it down even more. So that's what we're going to do. Let's grab that little guy. And I'm cranking him all the way and bringing him all the way back down. I want them to be as small as possible so I could accommodate more than one and make it look cute. So I pump. I pick up. Usually I try to clean it a little bit because once it comes back down, it's like the image is smaller, shrunk. So of course, cleaner, easier. And then bring it back down, and I have a much smaller flower here. So you can just kind of see here the difference in size. So it comes down about a quarter of the way. And I am going to get rid of my little lily pods off of it because I'm not going to use those. And I'm just going to stick it on there. Just the actual flower. So there I have it. Now I color that in with this little light pink from Sally Hansen. It's Pink Blink. That's the guy I'm going to put on there. And then I'm thinking, let's see. Because of his size, I can put 1, 2. And it'll look real adorable. And it will overshadow everything. So this thing, you can just purchase separate toppers. See, so it just has all the little toppers. So you could just put it right back and then use another. You can see the much older topper. Because I have a whole bunch of colors all over it. But what happens is, like, see, this one is nice and new. Eventually, what happens, though, is that they start cracking. You got little cracks on them, and you got to be careful where you put your image, because if it's in the crack, then it could skew what your image looks like. So that's how you would do more than one. Honestly though, I got this at Lauren and Ren, like lantern and Ren, and it's kind of expensive. It's like maybe 20 for the kit, right? Maybe 24 or something like that, and then like 19 for each one of these little guys. So that's a lot of money. I'm willing to get the one from um, Pretty Pretty Fingers by Robin, but every time I'm making an order, it's been sold out. So maybe I'll be able to get one for sure on the next one and try out how those were. I think I had one very similar to it, but I didn't really use it. The reason I'll say that is because I have this little guy here. It looks like one of those little toppers that would be on something like that, but I can't remember because it's been a long time when I first started tried to stamp about a year and a half ago, and I couldn't do it. I didn't like it. It was like I tried, failed immediately, and I was like, yeah, goodbye. But anyways, after I found this glue, I tried it again. I was like, well, let me give it a shot again because these flipping manis are amazing. You know what I mean? I can't draw that good. Let's get it going. And that's what happened. I tried again, and then boop, it ended up that it was for me. You know what I mean? There were a couple of people on in the group that I would ask questions to. Definitely, what's the lady's name? Robin. The other lady's name is of course my girly nail, and the lady Michelle Rose. So those type of people, and they just help me out learning. And look at me now. Okay, wow. So we have four painted with the background, and we just need one more. But before we do that, we also have four on the little sides of thingies. So I definitely want to put two on each is what I'm thinking, because I think that I still want them to be smaller no matter what, because I don't just want to put one, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my dabber here so I can make four more. Let me go. I'm pretty sure I have another one, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't feel like going to get it, y'all. So here we go. We work with what we got. Alright, let's get our second one on here. Where we're gonna put it. Where's it gonna go? I don't know. They're all the same size. I'm bugging. Maybe right here, kind of like in a toy, playful way. Oh, boom. Okay, we laid it. We laid it, baby. That's that. See, so there it is. I want it to be just enough, but also not, completely overlap my background here either. Let them play. Alright, so we got that. I'm really, really loving it. I'm really, really loving it. Okay, so here we go. A little more dabbing. Okay, so let's get some of these babies on here because they are ready to go. What we wanted, eh? I think right here would be cute. Boom. No thinking about it. Just do it, lady. Here it is. Yay. There we have it. Okay, so let's go ahead. Top coat the last two I just did here. And then I am going to put my little CZ Posy here with the little Sour Patch Kids. It can smell good, and everybody will be matted out and ready to play. Wait, let's do it. Ah, they're ready. They're ready. Okay, so let's check it out here. Boom. What we got? What we got, baby? Let me put a little light on here. What we got? Can we see? Oh, look. How cute. My little lilies on the lily pots. Let's roll. It takes too long to put this crap on. I'm not even putting it on for real, for real. Alright, so check it. Oh, yeah. Is this our little money? Whoops, roll up, baby. Hold up. There we go. Oh, look how cute. I absolutely love. Oh, nice. There they are, guys. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So thanks again, as always, for hanging out with me. And I made these little cutie pies. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Peace and love. Share it, guys. Share it.